and stamped the residue with the feet of it. You know, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it. It was different from all the beasts before it. Read on. And
Daniel
it had
7
ten
verse
horns. And
7.
it had 10 horns. Now, when you read this a lot of times,
Daniel 7 verse
ten
7
horns.
talks
Okay,
about
originally,
what
when the
Daniel
European
saw,
Union was founded, it
and he
was 10.
saw
Today, I think
the
it's
beast.
27 or even more. You understand? But them 10 horns is talking about all white people. European. The Europeans. That's Edomites. That's who it's talking about. Okay? The people that will rule the earth. Okay? We know it's not talking about dark nations. So originally when they formed the European Union was ten countries. Today is much more than that. You feel what I'm saying? So some people might see 10 there and then say, wait, the European Union is over 20 some or so or more people. Like, what you're talking about? Originally it was 10. Keep on reading. Verse 8. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn. So it says that they came up among them another little horn. That other little horn that came up amongst those 10 horns is talking about America. Okay, when you read Revelation 17, it goes into that. It's talking about America. Keep on reading. Before whom there were three of the first horns plucked up by the roots. So those first horns, three of them fell. It's talking about the war that America fought for its independence. This year will make it, America will be 250 years old. Okay, so the war that they fought, America had to fought the French, America had to fought Spain, and America had to fought Britain and for its independence. Okay, that's what that's talking about. Keep on reading. And behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man. So in this horn was eyes of the eyes of man. Read on. And a mouth speaking great things. And a mouth speaking great things. Now, I want you all to examine that right there. Read that again one more time. And behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man. So in this horn, it had the eyes of man. Now, can you go in the back of the dollar bill? Put that up on the screen for me. Now, when you look on the dollar bill, what you see right there? The eyes of a man, right? Right? And what that look like that the eyes is within? Huh? What that look like? There's light all around it, but what does it look like? What we just huh? It looked like a horn. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Because why did they separate it from the rest other part of the pyramid and get it like that? You feel what I'm saying? So what does this represent? What does that represent? It represents wisdom. You understand? When you see this in the back of the all-seeing eye, okay, because it looked like it's not the all-seeing eye of Ra, the Egyptian god. It looked like it a little, but it's the eyes of a man. Yeah. They literally put the eyes of a man right there. So you understand what I'm saying? Remember, the prophets and them, they saw all these things. Okay, but it's going into something. It's going into something even much more heavier. It's going into this man wisdom and his technology. You understand? That's what it's going into. That's why all around it you see it illuminating. You see it lighting up, it illuminating all around the eye and to the top of the pyramid. Okay, so read it again one more time. Behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man. Was the eyes of a man. Read on. And a mouth speaking great things. And he had a mouth speaking great things. No, that mouth speaking great things. That mouth speaking great things. Now I'm going to touch on that mouth that's speaking great things. That's 8. You finished 8?
Yes, sir.
Okay. From there, I want you to jump to, stay in the same chapter. I want you to jump to 19 and 20.
Verse
Then
9.
let me get Ezekiel 28 and 2.
Verse 19. Then I would know the truth of the fourth beast,
Uh-huh.
which was diverse from all the others,
Uh-huh.
exceeding dreadful,
Uh-huh.
whose teeth were of iron, and his nails of brass, which devoured, break in pieces, and stamped the residue with his feet.
Read on.
And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up,
The other that came up was America. Read on.
and before whom 3 fell,
Read on.
even of that horn that had eyes.
Even of that horn that had what?
Eyes.
That have what?
Eyes.
Read on.
And a mouth that spake very great things.
And a mouth that spake very great things. Read on.
Whose look was more stout than his fellows.
Whose look was more stout than his fellow. Meaning what? Meaning America, the way America look is more stout. Meaning much what? Stronger. America is stronger than all the European nations. How is America and why is America stronger than all its other European nations? All is because of the technology. Y'all understand? It's because of that great mouth. Y'all understand? It's because of that eyes that he have. The eyes that going into the wisdom that this man have. The wisdom that Satan gave him. Okay? To create technology and all of this stuff. Okay? So he was given a great mouth. Right? That great mouth, and he spake great things. The great things that he speak is that he called himself people of God. He even think that he set himself up as God. He called himself a Jew. He called himself the people of God. Y'all understand? He said the land of Israel belonged to him. You know, so this man have spoken great things, which is America. America have spoken many great things against God. Okay? Now, I want you all to see this. Ezekiel 28 and 2.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 28 in verse 2.
So what I'm showing you all, them eyes, that eyes of a man is going into his wisdom. You understand? It's going into his technology. Okay? Read that for me.
Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus.
The prince of Tyrus. Tyrus was a city on the coast of Lebanon over there. An ancient city that was very rich. You all understand? But God is using Tyrus as an analogy for America today. I want you all to pay attention. Okay, keep on reading.
Thus saith the Lord God, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am God.
And he have said what?
I am God.
This is what America said. You understand? This is what the people in America said. How they say they are God. They set themselves up with what? They put themselves as that God look like them. That they are the people of God. And because of their technology, they even think that they are gods. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Keep on reading.
I sit in the seat of God.
I sit in the seat of God. This is what the white man thinks. Read on.
In the midst of the seas.
Read on.
Yet thou art a man.
So God said, yet thou art a man. You understand? All the stuff America is doing and all that pride that they have, God says, yet thou art a man. Read on.
And not God.
And you are not a God. The white man is not God.
Yeah.
Read on.
Though thou set thine heart as the heart of God.
Though you set your mind like you are God, read on.
Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel.
So this is what I want you all to understand. It says he is wiser than Daniel. You understand? That's why I'm telling you all. It's going into America. The technology that they have is on another level. They are wiser than Daniel. You see how Daniel could have he could have tell you what you're dreaming and so forth. And God says they are wiser than Daniel. Look at the technology that we have today. I could be here and talking to somebody on another side of the world and see him, and we looking at each other on a device. You understand? Read on.
Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel.
So God says they are wiser than Daniel. Read on.
There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
And there is no secret nobody could hide from Esau. That's what I'm about to show you all in this lesson. There's no secret. Also, put back the eye up there, man. Put back the eye. There is no what?
There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
There is no secret that none of y'all could hide from the white man. Zoom in. What do you think that eye represents? He sees everything you do. You understand? Because what's one of the characteristics that God have? God what?
He's all seeing.
God sees everything. He sees everything everyone do. You understand? So the white man, in his mind, he said, listen, I see everything everyone do. He set himself up as God, right?
Sir.
And he said, I see everything. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm going to show you literally the white man sees everything. Everything you do, every evil you do, every time you go on Pornhub, everything you buy, everything, he sees it. Okay, I'm going to show you all some things that will scare the crap out of you all. You know, so that's what is going into wisdom and so forth, but it's also he sees everything. Okay, go back and read that again one more time.
Verse 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel.
Read on.
There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
You all can't hide no secret from the white man. All your evil, all that skeleton you got in your closet, guess what? The white man knows it all. He knows you better than yourself. Keep on reading.
With thy wisdom.
With his wisdom, the wisdom is what? Is that eye with that brightness around it. You understand? That horn with the eye. You understand me? Okay? It's going into his technology, his science. With his wisdom, what he did.
And with thine understanding.
Read on.
Thou hast gotten thee riches.
That's how they became rich. That's how they became rich. Okay? That's how America became rich, through his technology. You feel what I'm saying? That's his wisdom. Read on.
And has gotten gold and silver into thy treasures. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic.
And by thy traffic. Thy traffic is thy trade. Everybody want to come. Everybody want to come to America. You feel what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Set up the SWIFT, which is whole nations trade money internationally, that system. And to set up the IMF and all these things, is much wisdom they did to do that. I just want you all to understand. For America dollar to be the dominant dollar in the world, it took wisdom to set up that system. Okay, keep on reading.
By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches.
Read on.
And thine heart is lifted up because of thy riches.
And your heart is lifted up because of your riches. Read on.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of God.
Because America have set themselves as the heart of God. They say we can see anything any of you are doing. They put themselves up as God. Read on.
Behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom.
So that's what's going to happen in the future. You all understand? That's future prophecy. So now I want you to go to now. I send you on some, go on.
Yeah, you know what's so heavy beyond what you said, D? Because you remember you showed them the eyes, right? So when you're looking at the TV, a TV is what? It's our eyes looking at you. When you look at your phone, it's our eyes with everything. He controls everything. Towards the media, everything else. I was watching something the other day. I was trying to look for it. The guys go to, what's the website you go in for information? Captain Zakar said, he said, what kind of shirt I'm wearing right now? He said, am I wearing a blue shirt? Or then the thing answer said, no, he wearing a black shirt. That mean they're already on point on that. These information you have right now, family, let me be honest with you. These information like 30 years old. That mean that technology they have today, they know everything you do inside your house. They know every media you check. They know your family. They know everything about you. You understand? That's the information they have. That's why when you read that verse, where's that verse, the last, where it says a secret?
Yes, sir.
Verse 3.
Verse 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
There is no secret they can hide from them. He know everything. The Lord allowed him to his media, to his demonic spirit he had on him. He able to see everything people do. That's why he's gonna be deceived at the last day. He thinking he got all the information. Then the Lord gonna say, okay, let's sit and tell you what's gonna happen next. Then go ahead.
Yo, so I want you all to watch it when it goes into his wisdom. His wisdom. I'm going to show you all something. He put himself as God. Now, I send you all, let me see that right there. I want you to go, 3. 3, then 4, then 5. Article.
United States Census Bureau. History and the Census. Philo Farnsworth and the invention of television.
And remember why I'm going to explain what? The mouth of the beast, right? That great mouth, right? That great mouth that he have speaking great things. What I want you all to understand, that great mouth is going into how he communicates. You hear what I'm saying? Now, this dude is, this inventor, he invented the TV. Read that right there.
In the decades after Philo Farnsworth's invention of television in 1928, Census Bureau data shows that television ownership has grown from 5 million in 1950 to 60.6 million in 1970. Recent data from the American Community Survey and the Survey of Income and Program Participation show that television ownership is still more common than owning a computer or smartphone.
Okay. Now, what I want you all to see, this dude, Philo Farnsworth, right? This dude was from where? He was from America. You all understand? Who invented televisions? Who invented televisions? Who invented the airplane? Who is the first one went to the moon?
America.
Who is the first one created nuclear bomb?
America.
His wisdom is America. Y'all understand? I want you all to understand. So the television was created here in America. Y'all understand? The dude name was what?
Philo Farnsworth.
Okay. Philo Farnsworth. Go down a little, let me see. What else he got there? Okay, that's him right there. You know what I mean? Okay. In 1928, he was 22 years old. Okay. Okay, that's him right there. Now let's see the next image. I'm showing you all his wisdom. Okay? That eye with the eyes of a man is talking about a white man. That great mouth is talking about his technologies and his inventions. Let me see that one right there. Okay.
Unlike technologies such as the phonograph or the safety pin, the internet has no single inventor.
So it's multiple different white people came together and they built on radio waves and so forth and enhanced it and make the internet to what it is today. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, but the internet came about in what? Keep on reading.
Instead, it has evolved over time.
Mm-hmm.
The internet got its start in the United States in the late 1960s as a military defense system in the Cold War.
So it's really a military defense system. That's how it started. You all understand the internet? Okay, let's see the next thing. You know, so it evolved and it turned into this big data hub that we have today. You know, so put that up real quick. Now Nikola Tesla. You see how Elon Musk he named his company Tesla?
Yes, sir.
It was not by coincidence. Okay, he named his company after this inventor that was born in 1856. You know what I mean? And he died January the 7th, 1943. He was an inventor. He is the one that invented the radio. You all understand? No, they tried giving somebody else credit for it, but when you go further back, he's the one that the person they give credit for, he's the one that invented it. You know what I mean? And the United States Congress, they gave him the Nobel Peace, some prize, and they make it known he was the real inventor. Y'all understand? So Nikola Tesla. Okay, so he invented, and not just radio wave. Okay, what they do, they change electronic signal into, they take your voice, or they take whatever you say, and they change it into electronic signal. You understand? And then it go to a receiver, and then it changed back what you say, so the people could hear what you say. I'm telling you all, it's some witchcraft, man. You all feel what I'm saying? That thing is some witchcraft. Okay, so they came up with them kind of technology. So when the Bible says, go back and okay, so that's it on that. All right, Revelation 13 and 11. Get that and read that for me.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 11.
So when the Bible says he got a great mouth, it ain't talking about him speaking loud. You understand? It's talking about him being able to speak from one side of the world to the next side of the world. You all understand? That's the great mouth. The great mouth is, a mouth is what you use to communicate. Okay? Esau created a technology where he could communicate with everyone in the world. You all understand? It started with the telegram. When I said telegram, you know I'm talking about that. Then it evolved to telephone. Okay? You got 1G, 2G, one generation. Okay, the one generation is the telegram. Second generation is the telephone. Third generation is the little flip phone, I think, right? And the dial-up internet. Then you got the fourth generation, which is the 4G phones. The phone turned into a little computer. Then you got fifth generation, which is 5G, where that's doing AI stuff and all them different type of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So the technology is evolved. It have evolved. This man mouth have evolved. Okay, they make it where everyone able to get one of these little things.
Right.
And they make it where it's very cheap. You understand? Not just cheap, they make it where who remember back years ago how much you had to pay for a phone bill? Years
40
ago,
something.
phone bill, they will give you 500 minutes for how much? $150. And if you go above them 500 minutes, yeah, they charge $1 a minute. Some people phone bill be all $2,000 a month. So yeah, so they change it now where they say, oh, you could pay $40 a month for your phone bill. No, you got unlimited data and all of that. And then they give us these devices. And then they set up what?
Surveillance and monitoring.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and all these social media platforms. Why you think they did that?
For free.
I'm going to show you all why they did that. Why I'm going to touch on that.
No, they got
Remember,
AI.
this is his mouth. It's a great mouth because guess what? When he could speak to everybody in the world through that mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's why it says he have a great mouth speaking great things. You understand? So go to Revelation 13 and 11. I'm going to show you all. No, first go to Ephesians 2 and 2. Read that for me real quick.
My Father, my God.
This goes into their technology.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 2 and verse 2.
Come on.
Wherein in time past you walked according to the course of this world,
Read on.
according to the prince of the power of the air.
The prince of the power of the air is talking about who?
Satan.
You all might say Satan. Nah. Who got power over radio waves that transmit through the air and so forth?
Esau.
You all always forget about his children. Now let me tell you all something. When the Bible says Satan or the devil, it's not just talking about the spiritual demon. It's talking about his children too. Because who got power on this earth? Who is the one deceiving everyone on this earth? It's Esau, right? But who is working in him to do it? Satan. So you all see what I'm saying? So check this. So the prince of the power of the air. This is the great mouth. The prince of the power of the air. Okay, why? Because them electronic waves and transmission, all that thing go through the air. You understand what I'm saying? And Esau, the white man, got power over that. That's that great eye, that wisdom. Okay? Now, let me get Revelation 13.
Revelations chapter 13 and verse 11.
Now, I'm going to show you all that horn coming into power. That horn coming into power. And I'm going to show you all that great mouth that he have. Read that for me.
And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth.
Uh-huh.
And he had two horns like a lamb. And he spake as a dragon.
So those two horns is talking about Democrats and Republicans, right? Read on.
And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast.
The first beast is Rome. Okay, that same power that Rome have, America have it. Read on.
Before him. And causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast.
So the earth and everybody that dwell on the earth, they worship Rome. You understand? The religion you worship and follow, you got it from Rome. Okay, read on. That's Christianity. Read on.
Whose deadly wound was healed.
It says Rome dead because Rome fell in 193 and it came back during the Renaissance. Read on.
And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven.
So that great wonders is going into what? The great wonders he does is going into that Revelation 7. He says he have the eyes, and those eyes was the eyes of a man. That's his wisdom. You know what I'm saying? He doeth great wonders. That wonder is going into his technology. Okay, his technology, his scientific invention. What did he invent? He invented the atom bomb. That's the fire that he let came down from heaven. Okay, read on. This is talking about World War II. Yes, the Bible documented World War II. The Bible documented America dropping that bomb on Japan. That's what we're reading right here. Read it again one more time.
And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
Read on.
And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
What I want you all to pay attention to is this. It says that he deceived them by the means of what?
Those miracles.
No. How we deceive them through them miracles. It's showing you that what? Esau used his technology to deceive people. That's what you see in here. Okay? America have used this technology to deceive people. Okay, keep on reading.
And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
Read on.
Which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
Read on.
Saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast.
That they should make an image to the beast. Read on.
Which had the wound by a sword and did live.
So they took the image from Rome. That's where they got the image from. Read on.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
So what is that power that he had to give life unto the image of the beast? What is that power he had? That power is going into his what? His technology, his mouth. Y'all understand? power is goes into his mouth. You understand? How it began? It started with the radio. It started with Hollywood. All these movies. You feel what I'm saying? All these movies. How much of you all growing up? You all used to be watching every Easter. They showing a white man being whipped and all that stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So he had power. That power is his technology. Okay? That power is the technology that he used. Okay? That power is Hollywood. That power is television. That power is television, is the internet, it's social media, all these stuff that you all got set up, that we got set up today. Okay? So he had power to what?
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
Read on.
That the image of the beast should both speak.
Should both what?
Speak.
So remember, John the Revelator, this is what he's seen. Put that up on the screen. John the Revelator, remember, he's seeing a vision. And he's seeing white people speaking like they are Christ. You know what I mean? He's seeing white people. He's seeing exactly what you're seeing here. You think he didn't see a television? You think the prophets and see these things? The technology that the white man have, but they're trying to explain it the best way he can. So he said, I saw the image of the beast. What is an image, by the way? Huh? It's a picture, right? A picture of something. So he saw a picture of the white man speaking. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what he saw. Our image, like you watch a television, you can see you see me speaking on the television or what. I know you all see my image. Or you all online, you all see my image, right? You all see my image. You all around the world right now. You all see my image, right? You all see me speaking, right?
Yeah.
So easy it is.
Let's go.
You all online right now, you all listening to me. And you all seen my image. That is what John the Revelator saw. That is the power. He saw the white man technology. You know what I mean? He saw the white man image on the screen talking. He like that, the image of the beast. And through those images, through those movies, through social media, you got the whole world, you got billions of people worshiping Christ as a white man, that image as Jesus. You know, who had power to do that? The white man. You know what I'm saying? America took it to another level with his Hollywood. You feel me? Okay, so check it. Read it again.
And he deceiveth them.
And
he had power to, and he deceiveth them.
And he read it again.
And he deceiveth them.
Read it from the top. And he had what?
And he had power.
And he had power, read on.
To give life unto the image of the beast.
The life that he gave to that image of the beast is the life of Christ. You understand? He put it in the movies and so forth, and he have that image speaking and so forth. Okay, the same way how you all see my image and I'm speaking. This is what John saw. Keep on reading.
That the image of the beast should both speak.
Read on.
And cause that as many as would not worship the image of
wait.
the beast.
So wait. Did John the Revelator saw television?
Wow.
Did he saw television? I don't know. Let me leave that alone. Keep on reading. Y'all got to remember this. Remember, the prophets and them saw what? The future, right? And they're trying to explain the things that they saw. Okay? Keep on reading.
That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast.
This is what's going to happen in the future. Read on.
Should be killed.
John the Revelator saw us being killed here in the last days. Y'all understand? John the Revelator saw the prophets being killed here in America because they don't want to worship the white man as Christ and God and Savior. John the Revelator saw that. Okay? Now, read on.
16. And he causeth all.
All right. I want the rest of that.
Yeah, D, let me pull that video up so brothers don't think or sisters don't think that we don't know what we're talking about. I'm gonna let the white man himself explain it. I played the last video, the video you just put up. Yeah, the one I just gave you. Yeah, play that.
The United States of America is the most powerful nation on earth, period. It's not even close. We spend more on our military than the next 8 nations combined. Our troops are the finest fighting force in the history of the world. No nation attacks us directly or our allies because they know that's the path to ruin. Surveys show our standing around the world is higher than when I was elected to this office, and when it comes to every important international issue, people of the world do not look to Beijing or Moscow to lead, they call us.
That's how powerful.
So,
That's how powerful.
let me tell you something.
That's how powerful America really is. You see the arrogant? You see what the scripture is saying is true. See how arrogant they are? I mean, they're thinking that nobody can bring him down. They got the best army. They got the best soldiers. They got the best gun. They have the best witchcraft they can use. They think they have one of the best. But we want you guys to understand this is not our word. This is the man himself. Show you how boast he is, how prideful he is. Go ahead, D.
So what I'm showing you all, social media, that technology this man have, that eyes, them eyes goes into his military. That's the strength of the room that he has, the military and so forth. But I want you all to understand. So the mouth of the beast is what? His technology, what he used to communicate. It started with what? Telegram. Then it evolved to what? Radio. Then it evolved because the radio what was used during World War II to let everybody know what's going on, who won, what battle and so forth. Do you understand? Then it evolved from the radio to what? Television. Then it evolved from television to the internet. Okay? And now from the internet, the mouth keep evolving. So now it have evolved into social media, TikTok, YouTube.
AR.
Okay, like right now, YouTube, all these different social media network. Now, his mouth, right? Which is social media, which is, nobody don't even watch news no more. Does anybody watch news? I remember back in the days, and when I said news, like he had certain ABC News, CNN. Like back in the days, you used to watch Pix 11 News and, but nobody watch news no more. I watch news, but not the original. You remember how news used to be? Yeah, you had certain... yeah. You got the news CNN and they, you watching the news, but the news have evolved now. You feel what I'm saying? You get in live news, live action now. You feel me? So, yeah, social media took over the news. Okay, so Fox 5, all of these stations that was used to push their agenda, nobody listening to that no more. But what I want you all to see is this. The mouth of the dragon, that great mouth is going into what?
Technology.
His technology, how he speak. You understand? It's that technology. No, that great mouth is used to monitor us. Okay, that technology, social media is used to monitor us, to control us, and to deceive the masses. You all understand? I'm telling you all, social media, YouTube, Facebook, all these things, it was set up to control us, to monitor us. Okay? No, I'm gonna show you all that. I'm gonna show you all that. No. Let me show you. Let me see. Play Netanyahu, that video right there. I'm gonna show you all some things. 6. Yeah.
You know, you've been accused of being a war criminal. If you went to go to several countries in Europe, you're going to get arrested. This is not just mad campus radicalism. This is a feeling around the world. You said it yourself to us just now. In public opinion around the world, Israel is doing very poorly. And it's doing very poorly because people see a country that is behaving in a way that is not compatible with being a liberal democracy. And therefore, I think you have a problem. I think that loss of public opinion, what struck me from your autobiography was
Take
how...
that down. I didn't want that as yet. But basically, the world seeing what Israel is doing. No, I didn't want that as yet. Okay.
Yo, do you know what's so heavy when the white men speak? Yeah, these things was already there. They were hiding it. You understand? Now it's more in our open now. Don't listen to the white woman talking about it just be nah, that was already there. There was hiding it. Now it's open to the media how evil white people really is. Then some white people are angry. No, don't show us how evil we are. No, now the media is revealing how evil these people really are.
Hey, play 9 for me. Yeah, that's good. Or you pull up the screen. Play 9 for me. I got a lot of videos. Let me run through them real quick. I'm gonna show you all some things. What's that? What's that? Yeah.
A senior Israeli judge said to be involved in Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's corruption case was killed after a vehicle driving off a road came on a major highway and then plowed into his motorcycle.
Paul, all right, take that off. Y'all know Netanyahu have some corruption case going on, right? Now, last week, the judge that over his case, he got hit by a car. He's dead.
What?
Yo, I'm telling you all, there's some good stuff going on. I was supposed to play that. I tell you, my videos is kind of messed up. I send them messed up. You know, I got to figure out a better program how to do this. Play video number 10 for me. Remember what I said. Social media is set up to monitor us. Okay, set up to monitor us. Okay, to monitor, control, and deceive the people. Play that.
I know it's difficult to hear, but it's time to limit the First Amendment in order to protect it. And quickly before it's too late.
What do you mean?
I mean that we need to control the platforms. All the social platforms, we need to stack rank the authenticity of every person that expresses themselves online and take control over what they are saying based on that ranking.
The government.
The government should
control the social media.
Wow.
So you all see that? So what he said? He said we need to. We need to what?
Monitor.
Right, that's monitor. Authentify. That's what he said. He need to know everybody on social media. You know, sometimes you could have gone on social media and just put up some bogus name, whatever. They're gonna want who you really is. You got to put up there. You got to put your social security. You got to put. You know what I mean? Okay, they want to authenticate who is up there speaking, and that's the level it's coming to. You feel what I'm saying? It's coming to where social media is going to be used to what? To monitor you. You understand? And whatever you say, it can get you caught up there, man. Let's see the next video.
Check out this new police technology.
There's a shocking new development in police technology that I'd like to tell you guys about. It's called ODIT. It stands for On-Device Interception Tool. This tool requires the police to get a warrant. Once they have that general warrant to use the audit technology, they install a device on your phone, and we don't know if it's in real life or whether or not it's remote, but nonetheless, it allows the police to monitor your use of a phone in real time. This means as you're typing and sending text messages, signal messages, receiving videos, sending photos, no matter what you're doing, if this technology is installed on your phone, the police can watch in real time as opposed to after seizure of the device. Keep that in mind when you're using your phone and deciding how you're using your phone and what you're saying.
As I said, this device is to monitor us.
Yeah.
You understand? They got programs where they could tell everything you're doing on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Everything you're doing, they could tell everything you're doing on your phone. Through that device. Okay? Y'all doing these things, this witchcraft, this technology, it was set up to control us. Play the next video. To monitor us. What's that? Let me see. Yeah, play that.
I honestly had to check and see if this was AI. This is not AI. This is real. He fucking said this. Watch this.
Christian influencers. Okay. You said, we talked about the woke right. And you said, I call it the woke Reich. That's a brilliant. The woke Reich. Because these people, you know, they're not any different from the woke left. I mean, they're insane. They're loonies. But they're actually meeting on some of the things. And what we have to do is we have to secure that part of the base of our support in the United States. That is being challenged systematically. A lot of this is done with money. Money of NGOs, vast. Money of governments, vaster. Okay? We have to fight back. How do we fight back? Our influencers. I think you should also talk to them if you have a chance. To that community. They're very important. And secondly, we're going to have to use the tools of battle. You know, the weapons change over time. And the most important purchase that is going on right now is TikTok. TikTok, number one. And I hope it goes through because it can be consequential. And the other one, what's the other one that's most important? X. That's very good. And, you know, so we have to talk to Elon. He's not an enemy. He's a friend. We should talk to him. Now, if we can get those two things, we get a lot, and I could go on other things, but that's not the point right now. We have to fight the fight, okay? To give direction to the Jewish people, and give direction to our non-Jewish.
So you all heard what he said. It's a new form of warfare. He said we got to talk to Elon Musk about X, and right now we're trying to purchase TikTok. Well, guess what? They have purchased TikTok. You know what I'm saying? At least the part in America. Okay, now you heard what he said is a new form of warfare, right?
Yeah.
So the warfare, what he's referring to TikTok and YouTube and all of these social media, he's referring to it as what? As a weapon. You all better pay attention. He's referring to it as a weapon. But our people, you thinking, oh, it's just social media. Oh, it's just social media. It's just something to keep me occupied. You know, no. They have social media is a weapon. You all understand? And Esau understand that. He said the warfare have changed. And why is he thinking like this? Why did they went and buy TikTok and they trying to control the media? Because they understand whoever got power over the media got power over the mind of the masses. They understand that. That's why he said the warfare have changed. They understood that. They understand the old warfare was the news channels, was Hollywood and so forth. But now they understand. Now they understanding that. Damn, the warfare now is TikTok, it's Facebook. Is YouTube? You understand? It's no longer the CNN and so they said, it have changed, so we got to change with it. So we got to buy these these we got to buy these networks and control it and monitor it and control it. No, I'm going to. You got something to say?
Yeah, yo, D, let me show you. Your class is heavy today. Yeah, let me show you. You remember the Super Bowl, right? So why would a company pay millions of dollars for just a second of video? Why would they do that if it's not active? Just think for a minute.
Right.
Why would they pay that much of money for at least a minute if it's not less than a minute? So much millions, because they know so many millions people is watching it. Why would they do that? So Esau understand that. He understand the wave that go inside the brain. He understood all that. He understood that they affect. You remember he saying that we have to send information to so-called Jewish people, also the people that's not Jews. So the people that claim that's not Jew, what kind of message you think they're going to send to them? To worship them as the Jew. Come on, D.
Yeah. So it's war. It's a new warfare, and that warfare is being fight on social media. You understand? So what is the first thing they did? They bought TikTok this week. Now I went on my TikTok this week, and I clicked on it, and it telling me about some new. They want me sign. You know, they say agreed them some new agreement. I said, the hell with that. I delete that thing. You understand?
Bruh.
I ain't using that. You know what I mean? If I do use it, it's gonna just be to for the truth, just to put videos up for the truth. That's it. Okay, but it's heavy. They are taking people video down. They are taking a lot of video down and so forth. Anytime any video you put up talking truth. You understand? Talking about these people and the wicked and the evil that they doing. Okay, let's see the next video. Let's see the next one. 13, yeah. This is this week. The new U.S. TikTok CEO. This is the new dude.
Yeah.
We made a change to designate the use of the term Zionist.
Of course. Doesn't he look like Green Black? Just with hair? Jonathan Green Black? Professor X? He looked like him, but just with hair. Keep on playing.
Wow.
As a proxy for a protected attribute as hate speech. So if somebody were to use Zionist, of course you can use it in the sense of you're a proud Zionist. But if you're using it in the context of degrading somebody, calling somebody a Zionist as a dirty name, then that gets designated as hate speech to be moderated against.
Wow.
Over the course of 2024, we tripled.
So if you say they call themselves Zionists, but if you call them Zionists, it's hate speech. You don't see what I'm saying? They are controlling social media. Anybody go up there and call these people, say anything against these people, you're gonna be demonetized. Your account will be taken down. You feel what I'm saying? That's a new type of warfare that's going on right now. I want you all to pay attention. Keep playing.
The amount of accounts that we were banning for hateful activity. We also have, I think, over 24 Jewish organizations that are constantly feeding us intelligence and information when they spot violative trends. There is no finish line. There's no finish line to moderating hate speech, identifying hateful trends, trying to keep the platform safe. There's no such thing as an end game.
Okay, let's see the next video. I'm going to show you also they monitoring us, man. Play that right there.
Because billionaires can control propaganda on social media platforms, they recently bought out TikTok in the US to surveil you and to suppress you even more. So if I were you, I would delete the app. Here's the guide on how to do it from an amazing creator.
Pause. So TikTok, they bought it to surveil you. I'm going to show you all some things concerning the new terms that you have, if you agree with it, what it does, what TikTok does on your phone. Keep playing.
These people have very strong opinions about a lot of things, but especially about this tiny, irrelevant country in West Asia. And so what's already occurred and what's been occurring for the past couple of months is that people with political views they don't like are being suppressed in mass, having their accounts deleted in mass. And what I will tell you about this is pretty simple. This suppression has been occurring for a very, very long time online, and it's only going to get ramped up, not only on TikTok, but also on Instagram, on YouTube, etc., etc. So the best thing that you can do is to not rely on these apps, to not share your information with these apps as much as you possibly can, and to remember that you are constantly being surveilled whether you realize it or not. Don't post stupid shit on here.
Pause. You all hear that? You are always being monitored, brothers and sisters. You all understand? Netanyahu tell you what it is. He said it's war. But some of you all naive and you all don't understand. Social media was set up to monitor you, man. You are under surveillance right through.
True.
But some of you all won't. You all putting your personal business up there. All type of stuff you all putting up there on social media. You know what I mean? You putting up, oh, I'm here after you went some. You letting them know where you at. You putting up all your personal, your kids, this, that, all your personal business up there.
How is that helpful?
That thing was set up to monitor you. Brothers and sisters, the only time, now listen, you all pay attention and you all listen, and this is serious. Social media, those of you all that understand the battle and those of you all that are at war, social media, stop putting private and personal information up there. Stop doing that. The only thing you use that thing for, should be using it for is for what? You post videos and stuff to put the truth out there.
That's right.
You know, you going to work or you went on a vacation with your husband, you post, oh, me and my husband in Jamaica, me and my husband here. I'm telling you, and the people that like them stuff and friend you, they are not your real friends. I just want you all to know. They are watching you, they are monitoring you. Let me leave it that way. You feel what I'm saying? Stop posting dumb stuff. Okay? I tell you, the way old people live today is different. If you weren't posting stuff for the truth and so forth, then delete that stuff, man. I'm telling you, but y'all ain't gonna do that though. Because your mind, as I said, you brothers that understand is war, you're gonna make decisions to protect yourself. Keep on playing. Next video.
I am now about to launch Gideon, America's first ever AI threat detection platform.
Built specifically for law enforcement.
It scrapes the internet 24/7 using an
Israeli-grade ontology.
It's a 24/7 detective.
It never sleeps.
This is America's early warning system.
So you all understand, they got things that search YouTube, Facebook 24/7, never sleep. You understand? And go next video.
Artificial intelligence.
Next video. You all just queue up and you all, you know what I mean?
No more anti-Semitism. Not here, not now, not anywhere.
What?
Of course, it's most prevalent in the social media. This is the new battlefield. And this is where we must counter with our own weapons. We're late in the game, but we will win this battle too, as we won on the battlefield, because we are developing.
So you all understand what's really happening. What's happening? I want you all to tell me what's happening. Do you all know that the United Nations put a warrant out for Netanyahu arrest? Do you all know when the war started, October 7th, a couple years back? Do you all know that he made it where all social media in Palestine, he shut it down? You know, no news reporter could have go over there, and all press, the press, right? Everybody that worked for the press, they were killing them. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Anybody, you could be working for the United Nations, CNN, wherever, you over there, they kill you. That's what the Israeli government was doing. They kill over 200 and something reporters, people that work for the press over there. They make it where
it's true.
No news outlet over there could broadcast what was going on over there. So the International Court of Justice, they charged Netanyahu with war crimes. Okay, not just that they charge him, but some of his associates too.
Right.
And the whole world rose up, and the whole world was against what they were doing in Israel, killing babies and all of that. I saw videos with little babies, arm hanging off, no foot and so forth. And guess how that information was put out there? Through what?
Social
Through
media.
TikTok and social media. So the world looked at them in a bad light. So they think, in order to change, they say we are a little late in the game, but to change that, to fight this warfare, let's own TikTok and all of these platforms, social media platforms. They think in doing that, going to stop the evil that they're doing from the world seeing it. But the Most High is a mastermind. You feel what I'm saying? They think by doing that and deleting people accounts and so forth, going to stop the world from seeing the evil that they are doing. Okay? So the new warfare is social media. Y'all understand? This war going on. Y'all don't be in la la land. You all got social media and thinking everything good. And you all up there. No. That's a device that social media is the mouth of the beast. It was set up to monitor you, control you, and deceive you. But keep on playing.
And the means to fight this, not with cavalry against F-35s, with F-40s against F-35s. This is the next thing. And to the leaders in this hall, and to the world, I say this: history will not remember those who merely denounced hatred in polite language. History will remember those who acted, those who defended truth when it was easier to look away, those who stood with the Jewish people when others equivocated. Because when you stand with us, you stand with yourself. You must come out and you must speak very clearly, and you must declare.
So
no more anti-Semitism.
So anti-Semitism, when you say stop killing babies, that's anti-Semitism. When you say what you're doing is wrong, that's anti-Semitism.
What?
You feel what I'm saying? Now check this. Let me see the next video. You all pay attention to what's going on in the world. I ain't want that one. Next one.
So a few months ago, I wrote an article about the Israeli cyber intelligence company called NSO Group that had a product called Pegasus. Pegasus was extremely powerful. It could get into your phone, run shit in the background, backlog your photos in search history, in messages, and text, and phone logs. It could watch you through your own camera. It could listen to you through your own fucking microphone. It could bypass encryption, bypass VPNs. It was just super, super powerful. So powerful that the United States government was like, no, we can't be using that here in the United States. It's a violation against people's rights, right? I just got done writing another article about the new Israeli cyber terrorist, intelligence company in town called Paragon. Paragon has a product that is called Graphite. Graphite is as powerful, if not more powerful than Pegasus. It has been approved by the Trump administration for Department of Homeland Security and other law enforcement agencies to use. You might be like, oh, that's great. We can get bad guys off the streets. Well, what you don't understand is that these cyber weapons are not something that are fine-tuned scalpel. You can't pick and choose who you want to use it on. It is a fucking dragnet. You're at a coffee shop just getting a coffee. They're collecting all of your fucking data. This thing is getting seated inside of your cell phone. It is listening to you. It is watching you. It is backlogging all your photos and data and everything else. And they're like, oh, it's okay because it's in the name of national security.
So I'm telling you all, these devices that you all have, these devices is monitoring you all. You all understand? No, 21.
My God.
I want you all to pay attention. Listen to this. 21.
Israel has bought Google and YouTube algorithms. And if you watch anything political or religious, you are being targeted through a contract with the government. These two companies have signed a deal with the Israeli government, which alters certain
on YouTube algorithms. If you watch anything political or anything, guess what? They paid YouTube and Google to give you the information that they want Israel to give you. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So if you go type in something about Israelites or certain things, guess what gonna pop up? The things that they want you to see. Okay, so Israel, this is the new warfare. I'm telling you all. This is the new warfare. Okay, keep on playing.
Result on those who look up religious or political answers. And all of these are in favor of Israel. And on YouTube, they're actually removing posts that criticize Israel. Over 700 videos so far. And this deal revolves around religious questions related to Christianity and Judaism. To which Israel has bought ads on Google that will suggest answers that is pro-Israel, and as well as the contract with YouTube that will again change search results from what you put in. Let's say you ask a question about Gaza. You're going to be promoted videos that the Israeli government wants you to see through their $1 million advertisement deal that will see pro-Israeli videos replace those of what you've been watching. Disguised, as I said, like an ad campaign, it's simply going to be replacing the videos that you've been searching for. The worst part is we don't know how long this contract is or when it goes into effect. Follow for more.
Next video.
How many people have seen a police program that's being used called Palantir? It is in your police officer's car on your police officer's computer. So while you've got the person pulled over, you can start to drill down on this person. It's not just like a DMV photo and an NCIC anymore. You can see all their bank accounts, the balance in their bank accounts, the last times they declared cash somewhere. You can see every time they hit a flock camera anywhere in the country. Flock is a giant national traffic monitoring system that is basically everywhere now, and they're taking photographs at every intersection all day, and it's using AI to like read license plates and put identities at people places, and it's just keeping all that data. Like,
so remember, it could follow you everywhere. Y'all understand? Y'all remember the scripture I touched on early on? You know what I mean? I will be like the Most High, and he's wiser than Daniel. He see everything. I'm telling you, Esau sees everything you do. They got cameras set up all over the city. There's a new surveillance system now where they got cameras. I think it's called FLAC, set up all over the city. They track everywhere you go. You understand? Everywhere you go, they're tracking your license plate. They're tracking who in the vehicle and so forth. Even they say that the government is starting to use that like ICE to find where people are and so forth. I'm telling you all. Keep playing.
That's what they've got in their car right now, and we're not getting that in discovery. We're not able to confront it, and we're not able to use it as Brady evidence. We've got Fourth Amendment issues galore, obviously. I didn't realize how prevalent it was. There has never been a surveillance program in the history of the United States that was not used brutally and in a corrupt fashion. And now we have the biggest surveillance system that we've ever had.
Okay, next. Hey.
Oh my God.
Yo, so I send you all that. Okay, so that's, play that.
TikTok users can now be banned for the term Zionist. This is what the new CEO says.
We made a change to designate the use of the term Zionist as a proxy for a protected attribute as hate speech. So if somebody were to use Zionist in the context of degrading somebody, calling somebody a Zionist as a dirty name, then that gets designated as hate speech to be moderated.
Adam Presser made this comment in May 2025 when he was still serving as TikTok's head of operations. TikTok has now been forced to sell by the U.S. government, and it's majority owned by U.S. investors. Tech company Oracle has one of the largest stakes. Oracle is owned by Larry Ellison, an outspoken supporter of Israel and the largest donor to the U.S.-based Friends of the IDF. The U.S. has been accused of forcing the sale of TikTok to silence a surge of pro-Palestinian sentiment that's been shared across the platform over the last 2 years. The new CEO says that TikTok has tripled the number of accounts it's banned since 2024.
There is no finish line. There's no finish line to moderating hate speech, identifying hateful trends, trying to keep the platform safe. There's no such thing as an end game.
So you all see the warfare. So to stop people from putting truth out there of what the evil that these people is doing, the synagogues of Satan, they're saying, yo, we need to control these platforms. You understand? And shut down everyone.
'Cause that's how it start. Yeah, for hate speech. That's how they put it as. But this thing gonna use against every American. That's why they're so stupid, not seeing what's going on.
Yeah.
That's what the other white man said. Yeah, which of the program they had not used against their own people. You understand? They're thinking it's just for hate speech, but not realize they're trying to go beyond that. Then the same thing they create, the Lord gonna allow them to use it up under Himself.
Yep.
Talking about their children, their wife, their family. That's how the Lord operates. They think they got the best technology. The Lord say, I got the best technology. I got 7 angels out here that's able to do things that no man can see.
Yep. Play the next video.
Israel is turning every single Samsung phone into a surveillance device. Do you have a Samsung phone? You might want to pay attention. App Cloud pre-installed, impossible to delete. It knows your location, it knows your fingerprint, it knows your IP address, it knows every text, every call, and every search that you make.
Every text, every
you know that?
call,
This
and
isn't
every search that you make. You all understand? No, you brothers that, let me tell you all something. You brothers that watching porn, that watching things you don't supposed to be watching on social media, guess what? Esau know everything you're doing. Remember what the Bible says, he gonna be like what? The Most High. The same way how God see you, guess who see you also? Esau see you. I just want you all understand that. Everything you buy, everything you purchase, everything the white man see it. He sees you. Why? Because in his mind, with his technology, he says, I am like the Most High. Okay? Keep on reading. Keep on
just data collection. This is blackmail material. Imagine the power that Israel now has to know who's criticizing them, to know who's organizing against them, to know who's a threat. They will use this against American citizens, against politicians, against businesses. And what's the response from the Trump White House or from our government as a whole?
Nothing.
Silence. Nothing, because Israel's interests are America's interests now.
Yeah.
Okay. So I sent 2 videos to the bottom. Y'all play them 2 videos. I got too much videos, man. I got to jump into some scriptures now. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got to jump in. I will play them 2 videos, and then I'll send an article concerning Israel United in Christ. I'm showing you all how they monetize us. Then I got to beat out some scriptures. Let's go.
Is his nose?
Oh, no, I didn't want that. I don't want that. I sent 2 videos. The last 2 videos I just sent. I just sent them. Just send them. Now, what I could tell you all is that your television, like you see this thing right here, there's a smart screen in front of me. Now, they could turn that on and look at me. All them cameras you got in your house, you see them cameras that you got in your house? The government could hack into them cameras and so forth. Yeah. You know what I mean? And see what the hell going on in your house. You understand? When I tell you when he says he will be like the Most High, there's no secret you could hide from him. He's wiser than Daniel. He literally mean that. Okay? No. So that's why you brothers supposed to be moving right. You know what I mean? Huh? Okay. All right. So let's play the next video next to that one that you just played. Okay, play that.
Track. Number 2, we monitor and disrupt. We have a whole apparatus. I have 40 analysts
So
working.
they said they monitor us and they've tried to do what? Disrupt us, right? That's what they do. They say they're going after extremists and so forth. You know what I mean? But this dude, he was talking much crap about us. You know what I mean? About, I'm going to show you all some things, man. You know, now, if people is terrorists and planning to blow stuff up, yeah, go after them and lock them up and stuff like that. But people that speak in truth, why label them a hate group and try to do that to them? Why? Because the Bible prophesied they're going to do that to us. You know what I'm saying? But keep playing.
full time, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
7
monitoring
days a week, 24 hours a day. What they doing? They monitoring everything that we do. You all understand? Remember Netanyahu said this is a new type of warfare. Okay? Keep on playing.
Extremists. We monitor them online, social media, messaging apps, video games, cryptocurrency, podcasts, short form video.
Video games. They monitor everyone, everything you do. I'm telling you all. Social media and all these things, what the mouth of the dragon was set up to monitor us, man. Keep on playing.
Wikipedia, LLMs. We monitor these people and we share the intelligence with the FBI. You saw last month, you heard about the thing that happened at Wilshire Boulevard Temple. Our analysts investigated what happened. They said they were Koreatown for Palestine. This group of people. They weren't. We were able to ascertain they were from a group called the Turtle Island Liberation Front. Turtle Island is how left-wing activists refer to the United States. They don't call it America, they call it Turtle Island, like the Iranians call it Iranian.
I don't care about that stuff. I think if they look up some terrorists, good. You know what I mean? We are a little more safer for now. Jump forward a little. Let's go.
They only call it the Turtle Island Liberation Front. We gave them a whole dossier. This Turtle Island Liberation Front, their ideas, their goals.
Damn turtle. Take that thing now. You know what I mean? But anyways, now check this, right? You got the next video? So they monitor us. How often they monitor us? 24 hours of the day on social media and all of these things. Brothers, if you are watching porn, the God of this world see it. Satan. When I say the white man see it, the government see everything you watch. You know what I mean? You watch kiddie porn, any stuff like that, man. I'm telling you, you're type on the wrong thing. You all type on the wrong thing, the white man know. You feel what I'm saying? He will come and lock your behind up. Okay? Keep on playing. You brothers out up there on video games, yo, they monitoring you, I'm telling you. Up there, yo, I'm telling you. Yo, read for me, brethren. Know what we got there? Oh, yeah, put this up, man. Play that for me.
If you're going to say you never visited a certain website, you better make sure you never visited a certain website.
And accounts that other people didn't know these people had. Flickr, Tumblr, adult friend.
My name is Brian. I'm a licensed private detective. And I'm going to show you what open source intelligence truly means. For instance, it starts here. If my wife says to me, hey, did you ever visit Pornhub.com? You know what my answer is going to be? Yes, every other day. Because all she has to do to find out is enter one of my emails into this particular database, which is open source, and a few other things that eventually I'll teach you. And what comes up is metadata. That's beyond the URL address that you entered. Exists and really doesn't go anywhere, and it just stays. So be careful. Here you go. I like to use intelligence
Right,
X.
take that down. Take that down. I ain't want to see how teach you all. Anyways, brothers, if you all online watching things you don't supposed to be watching, guess what? It's never leaving. If you watch gay stuff, some of y'all might be like, no. Hey, I've got to be real. Some of y'all might be fighting that spirit. You know what I mean? Once you fight it and you overcome it, I don't mind. But you got to, But if you're still doing that stuff, that's when it's a problem. You feel what I'm saying? That's when it's a problem. Those of you all up there watching certain things, guess what?
3.
Esau see you. God see you, but the white man see you too. You understand me? And eventually he gonna come for your behind. I'm telling you. So from there, let me see. What else? Okay, but that article real quick. Yes, I want you all to pay attention to this article. This was in, I think, 2002. I'm showing you all that these people is watching us. 7. Yeah. These people is watching us and monitoring us. That's what social media is set up for. Read that. Let's keep reading.
The Times of Israel. How many Hebrew Israelites are there? And how worried should Jews be?
And how worried should the Jews, the fake Jews and them be? So they watching us. Keep going down. And you see the image, the picture they put up there. You feel me? They watching us. Keep going down. Yeah.
Dressed in matching purple hoodies and shirts with gold fringes attached to the bottom in observance of Deuteronomy 22 verse 12. Hundreds of members of controversial Hebrew Israelite group marched through the streets of Brooklyn on Sunday.
Jump to the march, demonstrate.
The march and a demonstration that followed at the Barclays Center were organized by Israel United in Christ.
What?
In solidarity with Brooklyn Nets star Kyrie Irving, who was suspended for 8 games after he posted a link to an anti-Semitic film on social media last month and then was slow to apologize.
He was slow to apologize. Hey, anyways, I got a video I had there to show with, what's his name, apologizing. I ain't gonna show it, Ye. Kanye. They broke him. He apologizing, man. You know what I mean? Keep on playing.
But IUIC has also used the controversy to promote its incendiary ideology and recruit new followers into what it calls God's army.
Okay.
After the demonstration, the second held by IUIC outside of the Brooklyn Arena this month, the group's founder posted a message on his Twitter account. "We are not here for violence," Bishop Nathaniel Ben Israel wrote. "We are here for the spiritual war."
So what they did, they went and did what? They went and monitored. They monitoring us. They was monitoring Bishop account. You understand? They went up there and they saw his post. You know what I mean? Keep on playing.
Before 2019, those American Jews who were even aware of the once obscure Black Hebrew Israelite spiritual movement likely associated it with the loud but nonviolent street preachers who would harangue pedestrians in city centers. In December of that year, however, extremists professing Israelite beliefs attacked a kosher grocery store in Jersey City, New Jersey, and a Hanukkah party in Monsey, New York. 2 Jews were killed in Jersey City, and a 72-year-old rabbi who was stabbed in the head in Monsey died from his injuries 3 months later.
So the mouth of the dragon, you all see what they're doing? Did they say was an Israelite?
No, sir.
They just say extremist, right?
Right.
But what they're trying to do, they're trying to paint a narrative and tie us in with that. When the people that did that had nothing to do with no Israelite congregation. You all feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Keep on reading.
With the memory of those attacks still fresh, and against the backdrop of a surge this fall in public expressions of anti-Semitism, combined with threats of violence against Jewish communities emanating from other extremist corners, the militant posturing of IUIC has alarmed many Jews already on edge.
So we got them synagogues are saying is on edge. Keep on.
Rabbi Mordechai Lightstone of Crown Heights observed on Twitter that the Israelites who regularly preach near his home on Shabbat have been particularly aggressive of late, heaping verbal abuse on both him and his children. On Sunday afternoon, Lightstone posted a video of IUIC members assembling for their march and rehearsing their chants in Grand Army Plaza. "Terrifying," commented Elisheva Rishan, a Black and Jewish fashion designer.
Okay, so you see what the narratives they keep putting out there, right? Now I want you all to see some. Go down. Okay, hold on. Take your time and go down. Okay. Now, Now start there. Okay. No. So they're trying to numbers. No. Read that right there.
The numbers?
Yeah, numbers. Start there and keep reading down.
Yes, sir. The numbers. The only available statistics on Israelite identification in the United States were collected as part of a small national survey conducted by an evangelical Christian research firm.
Go down some more. Let me show you some. Go down some more. Go down some more. Yeah. Right. Read that right there.
The 2020 U.S. Census put the black population at 41.1 million. So extrapolating from the Lifeway data, there are approximately 1.6 million Hebrew Israelites in the U.S.
So you all see what they're saying. They're trying to numbers.
Right.
They say it's at least 1.6 million brothers and sisters that identify as Israelites in the U.S. You know, even though you all don't see a million people amongst us as yet. But that's what Esau, social media, they're using them tools to monitor us. I want you to understand that, but keep on reading.
Not counting the small numbers of Latinos and Native Americans who also belong to Israelite groups. And 7.8 million people who may not identify as Israelites, but who agree with this spiritual movement's main teaching.
So they said over 7 point. This is Esau and his statistics. How do they know these numbers?
Right.
YouTube. Everybody that watch our videos and they come back and they watch it and they see, they follow algorithms and so forth. Remember I tell you social media was set up to do what? Monitor us.
Yep.
So they said there's over 7.8 million people that identify and agree with what we teach. You feel what I'm saying? It's just a matter of time before the Lord wake them up.
Right.
Okay, so that's Esau understand the seriousness in what we are doing, but keep on.
For lots of these people, the attention that West and Irving have brought to their belief system has been validating.
Okay, so what they say, it's been validated, right? Yes, so you understand, wasn't just hey, get that video with Ye. I sent you a video with Ye there. So you all see why they had to take away them billions of dollars from Ye, and why they had to come down hard on Kyrie Irving. You understand? Because social media was set up to monitor, to control, and to brainwash. You understand? And if you are influencer, no, you cannot just post truth up there. You can't just post anything up there. You understand? That's why with Kyrie Irving, they were so adamant against him. No, it wasn't just he just posting something. You know what I mean? You know how much damage that could cause? You know, because they've been trying to hide this truth so long. Okay, you got that video with Ye. I sent a video with Ye there. I play that real quick. So this is Ye not too long ago.
I feel really blessed to be able to sit here with you today and just take accountability.
Remember Netanyahu said we need to talk to the influencers, right? Remember he said that in one of the videos. So they probably went to Ye and said, listen, man, how much money you got left? You got 200 million left. Listen, we're going to take that too. You feel what I'm saying? But keep on playing.
I was dealing with some various issues, dealing with bipolar also. So it would take the ideas I had and have me take them to an extreme where I would forget about
it was different. Yeah, you went to the Catholic Church while the butch is up. You just confess. What's the difference? That's crazy.
of the people around me and myself. So I wanted to come and take accountability. Sometimes people aren't that knowledgeable about the bipolar and the cause or what causes it.
So he basically saying, I'm bipolar, I'm crazy, everything I said was crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so social damage control. No.
But I thought Ye says wisdom is not from this world. What happened to Ye, man? When Ye get up, sees the bank account getting low, they say, I have to plead to the devil.
All right. So they monitoring us. They know that there's millions of people that agree with our teachings. Y'all understand? That's why you brothers, I keep telling you all, build yourself up. Okay, they understand that when they say, I don't know how the hell they have 1.8 million or 1.3 million or something like that, they say people in America. They talking about America. Know that identify that they are Israelite. You feel what I'm saying? Now check it. Let me beat some scriptures. I ain't showing no more videos. Let's beat some scriptures and show you all everything that I just show you all there. Go to Psalms 10 and 6. Psalms 10 and 6 and then Psalms 7 and 8. Let's go.
Psalms chapter 10 and verse 6. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity.
For he said that he will never be in adversity. This is Esau. Read on.
His mouth is full of cursing.
His mouth is full of cursing. The white man, his mouth is full of cursing. Read on.
And deceit and fraud.
And deceit and fraud. Read on.
Under his tongue.
Under his tongue.
Is mischief and vanity.
Is mischief and vanity. Read on.
He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
He sitteth in the lurking places. Read on.
In the secret places.
In the secret places. That's Mossad, the CIA. Read on.
Doth he murder the innocent?
Does he murder the innocent? That's the black sites. They will put us in black sites and kill us. You understand? Read on.
His eyes.
His what?
His eyes.
Remember what social media was set up for? To what? To monitor us, right? His what?
His eyes.
Put up the dollar bill again on the screen. Look in the back of that. Remember, social media, what they do with it also, with that technology, they monitor us.
Right.
His what? Read it again.
His eyes.
His eyes
are privily set against the poor.
It's set against us. Zoom in on them eyes, man, the white man eyes. And that's the white man eyes. You know what I mean? Okay, that going into his technology, that his surveillance, that surveillance system that he see everything you do. Y'all understand? What that scripture in Ezekiel said, is no secret you could hide from him.
Sir.
Every porn video you watch, every site you go on, everything you do, the white man knows. Y'all understand? Keep on reading.
He lieth in wait secretly, as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor.
He want to catch us slipping. Y'all understand? He want to catch you slipping. You click on the wrong thing. He want to catch you slipping. Oh, I forgot, he monitor your bank accounts too. That's a video I wasn't able to sell. But the ADL monitor your bank accounts too. You feel what I'm saying? Not the U.S. government, but these agencies. You saw the video I said, even the cops on them could see your bank account and all that information. I tell you all, everything is becoming under one system, man. Keep on reading.
He doth catch the poor.
He does catch the poor.
When he draweth him into his net.
Read on.
He croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones.
That's the government. That's the police, the military. Y'all understand? Okay? Where I'm at. Oh, what? That's 9?
Yes, sir. That was verse 9.
Go to 37 and 32. And then 56 and 4.
The book of Psalms, chapter 37 and verse 32.
Let's go.
The wicked watcheth the righteous.
The wicked what?
Watcheth the righteous.
Brothers and sisters, they are watching you. You understand? That system they got set up, they watching you and they could tell everything you're doing. So you have to walk right and be an example. The wicked what?
Watcheth the righteous.
They watching those of us that keep the commandments. Those of us that call ourselves Israelites. They are watching us. Read on.
And seeketh to slay him.
And that's what they want to do. They want to destroy us. Y'all understand? That's it on that?
Yes, sir.
Next scripture. Psalms 56, verse 4.
Psalm chapter 56 and verse 4. In God I will praise his word. In
No,
God.
Isaiah 56 and 4, I think I need. Psalms 56, Isaiah 56 and 4. Yeah, get that for me. And then let me get Luke 20 and 20.
Isaiah chapter 56 and verse 4.
Come on.
For thus saith the Lord unto the eunuchs that keep my Sabbaths.
No, that ain't it. It's 57 and 4 to 6. No, 56 and 5. Okay. I don't know. Let me see. You know, sometimes you up late putting scriptures together.
You ain't lying.
Read.
Psalm chapter 56 and verse 5.
Let's go.
Every day they rest my words.
Uh-huh.
All their thoughts are against me for evil.
All their thoughts is against